Good afternoon and welcome back to Airports Live TV with me, Adam James. We're live from a blustery Dublin International. We'll have a little chat about yesterday in a few minutes time. You okay? You're not in shot? Here is the arrival of that new aircraft. It's coming in directly from Seattle with this Boeing 737 MAX. Just coming onto fleet now for Ryanair. About an 8-hour and 55-minute flight over from Seattle. Enjoy this one. Always nice to see Ryanair continuously growing that huge fleet that they operate around Europe. A beautiful first landing into Dublin there by that 737 MAX. Good morning, Mads, Dave, Denia, how are we doing? I know, Denia. I was actually over. Let's have a quick chat about yesterday. I got invited down by the team at Shannon Airport. They've been on at me for a while to go down. There's a video on its way out. It's probably going to be the weekend, probably Sunday when I release it. With a little bit about yesterday, we went down to see a great gentleman called Michael Kelly. Owned one of the largest private collections of model aircraft in the world. He has so kindly donated that to Shannon Airport and to the general public, and what a display it really is. I can't wait to show you all a brief look at the display. The official launch isn't for another few weeks. We will be there and we will be live streaming from that event. We have exclusive access for the opening of the new aviation gallery in arrivals at Shannon Airport. We also went airside to look at the existing original gallery, which I've got to say, if you've got the chance to fly from Shannon, make sure you take it, because those two galleries, especially the new one, the money that has been spent not only on displaying it, but more importantly on the collection itself. I believe it's somewhere north of 500,000 euros has been spent since Michael Kelly began collecting many moons ago. And what an interesting guy he is. But make sure you get over there and check it out, because there is a tabletop display in a glass tabletop, and it depicts Michael's entire life from his childhood all the way through to today. And he has incorporated so many unique things. For example, there's a heartbeat scene which is based around Goathland Station in North Yorkshire in the UK. There's a lot of interesting stuff there. And what a beautiful airport it is. The welcome we get every time we go is second to none. We also went to the Shannon Aviation Museum as well. There's a lot more to come on that. We didn't have time to get any real content from there. However, we did have a chance to do something exciting whilst we were at Shannon Aviation Museum. So I'm not going to say too much more, but do check that video out when it releases on Sunday. Dub is going to pay, that's a lot of lost revenue. Denia, I heard a rumour that it's actually written off, that Dreamliner. or close to writing off of a Dreamliner. Kelly Fowler, welcome. Brucey boy, oi oi. Rory Bailey, good to see you again, buddy. I hope you're keeping well. So yeah, exciting things ahead for Airports Live TV. It was an absolute pleasure to be down in Shannon yesterday. There's going to be 2 new articles on the website as well, which should go live. If I can get them copyrighted in time, they'll go live tonight. If not, they'll go live tomorrow. But well worth a read as well. And thank you to everybody who has been checking out that new website. All your latest aviation news, all your travel news, all your cruise news, and some exclusive offers on there as well. What else we got to say? Obviously, a big thank you to all of our partners, Booking.com, Travel Supermarket, On the Beach Holidays, and LastMinute.com. And obviously that big thank you to Shannon Airport Authority for that amazing warm welcome, as they give all enthusiasts and spotters over there. And then on a final bit of housekeeping, I guess, I do want to say a personal thank you to everybody who's reached out to me in the last few days, since sadly a very good friend of mine passed away, losing his long battle with cancer. He was a fighter, he was a trooper, and he was an inspiration to thousands and thousands of people. Kevin McCreef, rest in peace, buddy. Carol, our thoughts are with you. And a thank you to everybody who has donated through PayPal towards that skydive that I'm doing on the 26th of August. In memory of Kevin. I couldn't think of a better way to honour a man that lived every day full of enjoyment, no matter how ill he was. Always a smile on his face. Always pushing himself. So thanks to everybody who has donated through that. As we said in the post, anything we raise through PayPal donations for that skydive, so all PayPal donations until the 26th of August are going directly to that skydive. We will be matching it, so we'll be doubling it. You guys raise 100 quid, well, you're way beyond that already, but whatever you guys raise, we as a business will double. I love Shannon, thank you Adam, use it a lot, it's quick, staff are lovely, even you, yeah, like, the staff at Shannon are second, in my opinion, second to nobody. You get a much better reception there. Now, that's just my personal opinion. Big up, thank you, Ellen. Thank you for that super chat. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, definitely, if you've got the option to travel from Shannon, it's well worth trying. I know it's a bit of a trek if you live Dublin way. It's about 2 hours 15 minutes. But it's well worth it. You save probably an hour through getting through the airport. So it's not that bad. What else? Early good morning from South California. How we doing, Rod Martinez? I hope you're well, buddy. First for me, White Tui. That's all we seem to get here at the minute. We very rarely we get the proper liveried Dreamliners on their way over to Cancun, don't we? If you are just joining us, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done it, and don't forget to check out airportslivetv.com. Also, I am up here with Andrew from Strains Media TV, so do make sure you head over to that channel, give him a subscription please as well. Great guy, does all things automotive, planes, trains and automobiles. A lot of great quality content from the car shows around Europe from Andrew as well. Do check him out. And on a final note, make sure you follow us on socials, Facebook and Instagram. Now let's get into the action here at Dublin, because we have some of the big girls on the move. Mika would be loving life, because like he said, big girls are beautiful. Alright, where's my flight radar gone? Do just need to check something now, because somebody's just tried taking some money from my account.
Checked in, the store with the baggage. The fellow checked me in. He said,
Okay, looks like our next arrival is going to be an A321neo operated by Vueling, coming in from Paris. I did make a schoolboy error today though, guys. A proper schoolboy error. It's like it's my first day streaming. I forgot to bring any drinks with me. So, we're going to struggle to get through a mighty long stream with no fluids. We do have a 767 just going over us somewhere, but it's way up above them clouds at 34,000 feet. Okay, what have we got then? In shot right now, we've got the Boeing 767 operated by Delta. This one's ready to head over to Boston. 24 years old, registered in September of 1998. We've got the United 767 there, heading over to Washington. 21 years old, registered in December of 2001. We'll be picking up that 321neo in a moment as she comes in from Paris as well. First registered in January of 2023, this Vueling operated 321neo. Let's get ready and pick her up. Denaya, are you back on shift now or are you still off? I know you're having a few days off last time I spoke to you. But it's not been a great month so far for Dublin Airport Authority, has it? Because like that is going to be a costly repair. Thank you for joining us as always, Kelly Fowler. Here we go, this A321neo coming in from Paris. .787 on its way in 5 minutes. The Qatar. Thank you for that. We've got the UPS over there in the distance. That was at Shannon yesterday when we were there. And it's an interesting thing that I found out yesterday whilst I was at Shannon is their head of security actually left last Friday to take up a new position with DAA. He was a big part in getting the new aviation gallery at Shannon over the line. He was a huge supporter of that. He understands and appreciates what enthusiasts do to the world of aviation, and that we need to continue to encourage as many young enthusiasts as possible into aviation, because without enthusiasts we're going to be struggling in 10-15 years time to try and bring enough staff through into the aviation industry. So will we see changes at DAA? Will we see people starting to appreciate what we all do? Not just me, but all the lads that are up here with cameras every day taking photos, the people that are truly passionate. Because let's be honest, we're the people that witness everything that is happening, the good, the bad and the ugly. And for example, with all the drone incidents, if any of us see somebody flying a drone, we know how dangerous that is, we know how disruptive it is, and we're the first people to report it and try and get it resolved. The same with laser issues. So it's well worth them probably showing us a bit more of a warm welcome. Are you off?
No, I'm just going to charge up, Adam. I've run out of all power. You tell them Strange Media TV's in the house.
I already have done. Strange is with us. Andrew's just going to recharge some batteries. He's been here since 5 o'clock this morning. Madman. He does the early mornings. We don't do early mornings.
I'm just going to charge up, Adam. I've been there for about an hour in the car charging up. Everything's that full flap.
Magic. I'll speak to you when you come back up. Just bought new on planes. Fantastic, Kelly. What have we got next? So we've got another ATR on its way in. We'll pick that up in a second. Let's stick with this United 767 just for now. Our next arrival though is going to be the ATR 72-600 series coming in from Birmingham. We're about a 53-minute flight this morning from Birmingham over in the West Midlands. There we go, let's pick her up. A massive thank you to Lee. I'm not going to say your last name, but Lee, who has just made a €15 donation for that charity skydive on the 26th of August through PayPal. If you are making donations and you want a proper shout out, please in the notes just put your YouTube username so we can give you a proper shout out, please, because I'm not going to shout out full names, obviously for security purposes. But thank you so much, Lee. Here we go, the ATR 72-600 about to touch down from Birmingham. Who saw that rather bizarre go around a few days ago here at Dublin when we had that high wind forecast that never really materialised? We did have that go around from the ATR and it was a strange one. They struggled to get it back up. What's next? We've got an A320 Neo coming in from London Heathrow. A lofty Lufthansa there in the background as well. We are going to pick up the next departure as well. Hopefully they don't overlap.
It was hot. This was sticky. Amazing.
Don't forget, we are away for 2 weeks from the 27th of August. Well, we've got 2 weeks of filming from the 27th of August for a completely different project. It is still linked to Airports Live TV, but it is, I can't say anything about it really, but it's an exciting project that's going to be seen by the masses, not just here on YouTube. So we are away for 2 weeks in Lanzarote for the filming of that section of that project. I will bring as much airport action as we can while I'm there, but it might not be daily airport streams. Probably go live from resort though. Here we go, this 737. We're missing an A330 on, sorry, this 320 Neo. We're missing the A330's departure, unfortunately. But we will pick up the 767s. Don't know where I was going with a 737. Other than watching about 12 things on my other screen. Pick up the final part of its ascent as it heads through those clouds. And there you go, she's up and away. Our next arrival is going to be that 787-8 Series Dreamliner coming in from Doha, operated by Qatar. Of course, it's first registered in March of 2016, so just over 7 years old, that aircraft. Should be with us in a minute or so. Gillian, welcome. Long time no see, Gillian. Let's pick up this 787-8 Series. How are we doing? Ben, welcome, mate. New delivery. It was the first flight of the live, Sir Spotter. If you go back to the beginning, I don't think you can get back that far while we're live. You will be able to catch it on replay though. It was a 737 MAX coming in from Seattle for Ryanair. Here we go, enjoy this Dreamliner.
That's what I posted.
It was indeed, Sir Spotter.
The Ria there is nice, wasn't it? And it's funny, but the lights it's different than the store. Yeah. Mark Green was telling me this colour.
Beautiful landing from the 787, yes. We do tend to find with the Dreamliners, with the 777s, any of the bigger aircraft just seem to be a hell of a lot smoother. Now, what's our next arrival? I can see her. This is a Boeing 737 MAX operated by Icelandair coming in from Reykjavik. 5 years old, registered in February of 2018. Let's pick her up now. do have a 767 lined up for departure on the north runway as well, but it's got one in front of it at the moment. Where is she? There. That is 737 MAX on departure heading over to Birmingham. And then we have the Boston bound Boeing 767 operated by Delta. Quickly pick up the early stages of this 737's descent into Dublin. This one coming in from Stansted. We will be picking up that 767 as soon as she's on the move. I do just want to touch again on Shannon Aviation Museum. It's a very deceptive site. When you first drive up to it or drive past it, it doesn't look very big. And speaking to Jane, who's the owner of the museum, the 767 is now on departure. After speaking to Jane yesterday, she's fully aware of that, and it's one of the issues that they battle on a daily basis, that they're limited on space to the front of the museum. So it does look like there's not going to be a lot there, but once you walk inside, wow, it is like a TARDIS. You walk inside, it just continues to open up and open up and open up. It's well worth a visit, so do check them out if you're over in Shannon or even close to it. Head over to Shannon Aviation Museum. They really do work hard there. The Limerick Amateur Radio Club are based there as well, or do a lot from there. I'm not sure if they're actually based there or not, so do check them out. Tell Jane that Adam sent you from Airports Live. Looks like we're going to have back-to-back 767 departures here. The next one heading over to Washington, operated by United. But in the meantime, we will quickly take in this 737 MAX coming in from Faro, Faro, wherever you want to go. The 767 just lining up now. Phil Tovey, welcome. How's Warwickshire today? Listen, I saw something yesterday, it's the first time I've noticed it, but if there's anybody looking for a job that I'm assuming is extremely high paid, get in touch with Dublin Bus, because somebody must have spent weeks and months coming up with the name of one of their routes and will have been paid a fortune as part of even their marketing team or their creative team. They've called it the Big Green Bus. Like, it's a big green double-decker. How long could it possibly have taken to come up with that name for a big green bus? It's amazing. People get paid for that stuff. There we go, that's 767 up and away. Let's get ready for our next arrival. Sun is coming through here at Dublin. It's starting to heat up a little bit. Another 15 degrees and I'll be happy. Next up, we've got a 737. She's coming in from Liverpool. About a 36 minute flight today from Liverpool. 11 years old, approaching 12 years old, registered in September of 2011. Down nice and safely. What have we got?
Because the youth is home there. Although
Sounds like something from a kids' TV show. It does. The big green, I couldn't believe it. I was driving down the motorway from Dublin to Shannon yesterday, and I drove past one, and I thought I must have read that wrong. It can't be like the complete brand. It must just be like an add-on. But no, the complete brand, big green bus. I don't get it. Like, how has somebody been paid to come up with that? I just don't understand why you would pay somebody. Surely you could have gone to like a nursery, shown them a photo of that, and just said, "Oh, what is it?" And they just said a big green bus. No. The weather in Warwickshire is overcast and very windy, with temperatures around 20 in Warwickshire, with rain about 18 hours. No way, Phil. You can keep that rain. Kelly out away the 27th. Well, I'm filming from the 27th. Some of the filming has been delayed. We were supposed to be filming all summer, but we have run into some issues with filming permits because of road closures that we need in place. This is for something away from Airports Live TV though. It's sort of linked to it. It's a little bit more me than Airports Live though. Here we go, we've got this retro liveried A320 coming in from Rome. Departed 2 hours and 47 minutes ago. There you go, safely down into Dublin. We've got a United pushed back. We've still got this being loaded. The reason I keep on focusing on this is because I know there's a lot of you that enjoy watching the loading process. It's raining in south as usual, Adam. Yeah, it seems to be. We just don't seem to get a summer, do we? I blame Greta Thunberg, telling everybody to stop driving Range Rovers. Now we don't have a summer, we just have wet. Did see something quite funny though today on the news, or I think it was on TikTok actually, but it's from a news report. The Transport Minister for Spain jetted in on a private jet to some summit, then took a limousine for the rest of the journey before 100 meters away from the venue, changing onto an electric bike for the cameras. How hypocritical can a transport minister be? It's almost as bad as having a transport minister that's never driven. Who'd have thought it? Hey, Dashcam, how are we doing, buddy? Right, let me share this live out. Let's get this arrival just before we do, though. The wind's starting to pick up here now. Right, let's get back to you guys. We're shared out onto somewhere that you guys don't know about. It's another business cam that I've got for something else. Passing shortly. I'll not block your shot. Dashcam, where are you passing from? You're not passing a garage on the way and throwing me a bottle of Lucozade or something up, are you? I'm only joking. You're busy, Greta. How dare you? I know, Brucey boy. Sarah, welcome. How are you? Long time no see. Here we go. Let's pick up this next arrival. She's a Boeing 737 MAX coming in from Zagreb. Dashcam, give us a beep as you come past, bro. There you go, she's down nice and safely. Pick up the Carol Vorderman of this United, shall we? What else have we got? It's 757, he's on taxi heading to the runway ready for New York departure. We may as well pick up this. Well, thanks for being busy. Weather here has been hot, hot, hot. I'm all good, thank you, Sarah.